Welcome everyone to Italy and week 7 of the Junior Grand Prix. A spectacular shot of EGNA and this beautiful valley, known for their wine and for their apples, and a great area for tourism. Fabulous skiing close by. And a look outside the arena here, host of the Junior Grand Prix event. Hello everyone, welcome live inside the Worth Arena here in EGNA-NEUMARKT. What a spectacular facility indeed this is. Men's show program coming right up. Just a few notes, there's a couple men here really need a great result in order to qualify for the Junior Grand Prix. Andrew Turgashev of Russia, or of the United States, pardon me, won silver in Minsk. He must have a win or a silver medal to guarantee his spot in Nagoya in early December. Tomoki Hiwatashi of the United States won a bronze in Riga, but he has to win in order to qualify for the Junior Grand Prix final. And Igor Murashov of Russia, he won a bronze in Salzburg. He also must win. Well, something has to give. They're not all going to win this event. They got to fight for those points to qualify for the Junior Grand Prix final in Nagoya in early December. Men's short program starts right now. Look at the starting orders for the men's short program for the event.
And a look at the technical panel and the referee for the men's short program. And now the judges. Just a reminder, we will be covering the Junior Grand Prix final from Nagoya, Japan, early December on the ISU YouTube channel. Should be thrilling. Top 6 in pairs, dance, men's and ladies. And a look at the start order for the warm-up group. Igor Murashov of Russia, he needs a win here. I mentioned that in the opening. He's first out of the gate, so pressure is on. He's got to deliver. Matteo Rizzo of Italy, he was sitting third last week in the short program, had a good shot at coming here in medal contention to qualify for the Junior Grand Prix, but had a challenging free program, put himself out of contention for the Junior Grand Prix final. He's a good skater. Hopefully he skates well in front of his hometown or from his home country. Igor is 17 years old, born in Moscow. He's coached by Victoria Buchaseva. 53.98 personal best. First Junior Grand Prix season. Well, a pretty good skate. He had some quality issues on the landings of a few of those jumps. You're a little safer being too far forward than being too far back. If you're too far back in your blade when you land, you're going to fall most likely. If you're too far forward, you're going to scratch in your toe picks and quality scores will go down. But you get the jump. Here's the triple axel. On the takeoff, you'll see him go forward right here. Hand goes down. That's a -1 on quality. Here's the triple flip. On the lean a little bit. Doesn't put the hand down. Good fight to keep those hands off the ice. A little bit forward on the triple toe loop as well. So it didn't carry a lot of speed through it, but got it done. Triple Lutz was nicely done. Now he's on top of his blade, and you can see the speed running out on the landing. There's a lot of movement. It's kind of a real free skater. He's not stuck in any position, but it also carries a little bit more risk on the takeoffs. And scores for the short program for Igor. Season's best at 65.54. That's a good score. Currently, he's the first skater out. Matteo's at 19 years old, born in Rome. He's coached by Franco Bianconi and Volta Rizzo. Corrado Giordani is the choreographer. 74.91 personal best in the short program. First Junior Grand Prix season, second Junior Grand Prix competition. Well, that was fabulous, calm and confident, and he skated happy. What a difference. He skated like this, somewhat similar like this last week, but this was even better. Us in the zone tonight. Good quality skating and way through this program. Yeah, you should be smiling there, young man. That was awesome. Exactly what you trained for, exactly what you planned for, exactly what you want to produce under the moment of pressure. He did it here at home. Beautiful. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Here's the triple axel. Great speed and flow right off the end of the edge. Oh, look how straight he was and how much flow he had on that landing. Really perfect. And there wasn't so hard. It was physically easy when it's that well done. There's the triple flip. Quick to get the free leg back for the triple toe. Had to move that free leg quickly. Did it. Nice clean combination. Here's the triple Lutz. Back straight up over the pick. Just balanced all the way through all the deep edges. And lots of speed and not afraid to move. He wasn't feeling shaky at all. His upper body is moving. His final combination, change combination spin. 4. He has plus GOEs on all the elements, over +1 on the triple axle. Wow. And a plus 1.4 on the step sequence. That's how good that quality was. That's why I wanted to show it to you. Great job by Matteo tonight. Season's best, 77.24. Great reaction by Walter. Thumbs up. Solid performance here tonight. David, 18 years old, born in Nice, France, second Junior Grand Prix season. He's coached by Didier Lucin and Sophie Golaz. Camille Pradier does the choreography. 54.74 personal best, earned that this year at the Croatia Cup. Skating tonight to Dream a Little Dream of Me, performed by Michael Bublé. Well, as I mentioned earlier in the Junior Grand Prix Series this year, when this young man skated his first competition, how much he had improved. Now, he skated perfect that day, and he had a couple little things here today, but he really has improved his skating skills, jumping skills. Looks like he should be able to do the Lutz and the flip. Big, strong boy, carries great speed and flow. Here's the triple toe loop. He gets far forward and tries to reload enough to get the second triple toe, and he gets far back on the blade. Free leg got stuck in front. Here's the double Lutz. Didn't, but for a double, that was okay. Triple would have been a problem. And the double axel. Good. He's got a nice flying sit spin there. Nice lift. Low position. Centered. All the things you need. That flying sit spin is a level 3. It's got that Monaco jacket just perfectly located for visibility. Zero for David, third so far. Well, this young man, what I'm going to say, you may not have seen in this, but he has a huge range of movement. He has deep edges. He's powerful. He's a good spinner. And I saw him, all the jumps were spectacular this morning. I thought, oh my gosh, this guy is so good. That's learning to skate, learning to jump, and learning to spin. Then you have to learn to apply it. You have to learn to compete. And that makes the difference between the kids at the top and the kids in the middle. This young man has all the skills to be at the top, but you have to deliver. And here's the triple axel, look pretty good in the air. A little bit loose, actually. Rotated slower tonight in the air than he did in the practice sessions earlier this morning. Double flip the pick went in far too early, so he couldn't get the pop off the ice and snap into the rotation. Doubled that, tripled the toe loop, and then this. Watch how quickly the pick goes in. Boom. He wasn't ready on the jumping knee. That went in too early, so the two legs did not work together. They got to work together. Just unfortunate, because this is a very good skater, but he didn't compete well tonight. That's just reality. He knows it. No one needs to say it. I feel bad for him because I want him to show the world how good he is. Just wasn't tonight. Maybe on Saturday. Scores for Alexander for the short program, 49.09. That puts him currently into 6th place. Tomoki, 17 years old, born in Inglewood, New Jersey. 3rd Junior Grand Prix season, 74.97, his personal best in the short program. Skating tonight to Emerald Tiger by Vanessa May. Tomoki Iwatashi of the United States had a solid program here tonight. What a spinner as well. Beautiful. As I mentioned in the opening, this young man would need to win this competition to have a chance to qualify for the Junior Grand Prix final. Let's take a look. Here's the triple axel. He swings that free leg and those arms around just to hang on to that landing. Good work. Wanted you to see this camel spin. Look how beautiful his position is. Then switches to the outside edge. Just so solid. What a excellent spin. Keeps the speed up. Turns over for the difficult variation. Triple flip. Triple toe. Now, he could actually get into the Junior Grand Prix final if he gets a silver medal and scores higher than 226.22. We'll see what happens over the course of the next few days. What a great job he did tonight. Short program scores. Tomoki, season's best, 73.28. That is a great score. He's currently in second place. Luke is 15 years old, born in Vienna, coached by Lorenzo Magri and choreographed by Benoit Richaud. 54.18 personal best in the short. Skating tonight to Figaro by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Here's a look at Luke's first element, the triple toe, pardon me, the triple flip. Gets solid landing there into the triple toe. Doesn't get all the way around. You can see he didn't get up very high in the triple toe. Under rotated. Actually, it's a downgrade in the judging system. There's the triple Lutz. Just couldn't get that free leg back. Kept his feet underneath him though. That's good. And the double axel. All that is going to solidify as this young man grows, gets a little bit stronger. Everybody at this stage and age of life, they grow differently at different speeds at different times. It can be within a year, all of a sudden things settle down, all the triples and then sometimes the quads just come along very nicely. And the short program scores for Luke, a 49.80. He's currently in 6th place. Adam is 16 years old, born in Bordeaux, pardon me. Brian Gilbert and Cornelia Paquier are the coaches. 61.28 personal best in the short program. Learning that this season in Zagreb, skating tonight. To way down we go. Well, Adam, he's explosive off the ice on his jumps. He just launches himself. Great height. He's got a free. He just skates open and free and big. It's nice movement. And as he gets stronger and refines and details all the steps, positions. Look at this. Look how high he got on that triple toe. Triple toe. A little bit too far forward on the landing. Carry the speed out, but nevertheless, double axel. He just launches himself so quickly. So triple axels and quads, really, for this young man, they're not going to be a problem. Whether he can deliver them in pressure, that's a different issue. But he's quite an athlete. He's explosive. And he can cover the ice so easily. Accelerates quickly. Of course, his coach knows a thing or two about this sport as well, being a world champion. Teach him the finer details of delivering under pressure. .96 for Adam in the short program. That's 4th overall for the moment. Mauro's 17 years old, 2nd Junior Grand Prix season. He's coached by Estrella Marinucci. 24.64 personal best. He earned that last season in Yokohama, week 2 in the Junior Grand Prix. Well, some of the other skaters that have skated for Argentina have indeed been trained in other countries, but I think this young man does most of his training in Argentina. May not have as much ice time, or maybe started a little bit later. The technical elements are just getting developed now. Double axle, they're a little slow in the air. He's got to tighten that up, get that free leg back right away. Flying sit spin is some pretty good edges. Here's the double lutz. Hands over the head, nice and solid. Just learning multi-rotational jumps. Need to learn the skill of spinning in the air quickly. It's what you see many of the Russian, especially the girls, but boys as well, they spin so quickly, so efficiently in the air. All the top skaters around the world do that. Just didn't get very high in the double loop, but got the combination done, fought through it. Need that skill as well, how to adapt and fight. Good experience for this young man here, Junior Grand Prix in Italy. And a score is 35.75. Okay. Coach seems happy with that and is currently in 10th place. There's a look at the results so far. Matteo Rizzo, great performance, 77.24 is in the lead, and Tomoki Iwatashi of the United States, 73.28. Igor Mirishev of Russia is in third. And as we go to the ice resurfacing, we send you back to 2016 Junior Grand Prix Week 7 in Dresden and the men's short program. Welcome back to Italy, in such a beautiful part of the world here in EGNA-NEUMARKT. You're watching live coverage of the 7th week of the Junior Grand Prix Series. I'm your host, Ted Barton. We've had such a good time over the last 7 weeks bringing these remarkable young skaters so that people around the world can follow their journey. Back inside the arena, Group 3 about to take to the ice for their warm-up. And a look at the current standings. Once again, Matteo Rizzo of Italy currently in first place. He had a great skate. And Tomoki Obatashi of the United States, 73.28. Also a clean skate. Three more groups to compete tonight. And here's the starting order for Group 3, just finishing up their warm-up. Samuel's 18 years old, born in Ballymoney, North Ireland. Margaret O'Neill is his coach, second Junior Grand Prix season. 38.95 personal best in the short program, skating tonight to Nothing the Same by Gary Moore. Well, this is such a nice young man, and he's certainly made improvements this season. Didn't see it all here tonight. We'll take a look at the triple S because that looked really nice, taking off in the air, and it looked like he just let himself fall. You have to be like a cat and say, no, I'm not going down no matter what. My feet are going to somehow resist. Let's take a look at this. Just beautiful, backed up over the pick, nice and tight in the air there. Looked good. He was a little bit forward, but I think he could have maybe saved that, maybe just a bit more experience. And then he ripped that. You could see that left leg just pull around the corner because he wanted that triple south so bad. So he muscled it, and that broke the technique apart, and the double axel was nice at the end of the program. Good flow there. Yeah, it was too bad. He had the triple Lutz, and then I think he lost. He wanted that second jump so badly, he just used too much muscle on the takeoff. Samuel short program scores season's best at 38.60. They're laughing at the season's best. Look what he would have had with the Lutz and the Salchow. He's improved. Keep working at it. Deliberate in competition. Andrew is 16 years old, born in Coral Springs, Florida. He's coached by Artem Turgashev, his father. 74.34 personal best in the short program, skating tonight to Moonlight Sonata. Well, what a beautiful skater Andrew is. He's just accelerates so easily, so smoothly. He has his head up throughout his performance. Great posture. Lots of speed going into and out of elements. The quality is really of the highest level. Lost a couple points on the combination, but he's still got the overall quality. He's going to be in the hunt. Let's take a look. Here's the triple Lutz. Nice and high, nice and straight. Double axel. Oh, that was beautiful. Speed, as much speed coming out as he had going in. That was really lovely. Great quality. +1 on that and a +1.1 on the triple Lutz. And look at this camel spin turned over, outside edge. Very high quality. That's a change camel spin level 3 with a plus GOE. There's good points there on that spin. And here was the bit of the problem, too far forward here. The free leg didn't get straight back. And he did a 3-turn, which was smart because he was going to launch his triple toe loop, but he didn't really have enough power to get up into the 3 that he needed. Did it 2. But double toe, that's okay. Still good points. Beautiful steps that he had into that butterfly. And there again, you see the really nice spin positions, beautifully centered. This is a quality skater, most certainly. .09.03 for Andrew. That's currently puts him into 3rd place. Daniel's 15 years old, born in Murano's 2nd Junior Grand Prix season. He's coached by Lorenzo Magri and choreographed by Benoit Richaud. He's skating tonight to Smile by Nat King Cole and Charlie Chaplin's City Lights. 62.35, his personal best. Well, good program for Danielle this evening. Boy, He had that hard fall off the top of the triple axel, and good for him. He went for it. You got to learn those, and he didn't back off at all. And then the other jumps were a little bit later in the program. Gathered himself up and did those beautifully. He also performed all the way through. That's not easy when you're young and you've got a real character piece you have to do. Well designed, well delivered for this young man. Here's the triple axel. Looked pretty good in the air. Started to lean. Looked like he really jarred his head. But he settled down and he came back with this jump combination triple flip. Free leg back. And he had to work pretty hard to get the triple toe loop out, but he did, and it worked. And the triple Lutz backs this up, hands over the head, nicely done. Good fight. He knows where his body is in the air and makes it work under any of those circumstances. Back entry into the change combination spin at the end of the program. Not easy to pull off a character piece like that. You have to act, and you've got to execute the choreography with some element of convincibility that you're that character. He's a young man. Not easy to do. Good job tonight. A 61.92 for Danielle's short program. That's 5th so far tonight. Ivan is 19 years old, born in Kiev. He's coached by Marina Amirkanova. 69.26 personal best in the short program. Skating tonight to Mr. and Mrs. Smith soundtrack by John Powell. Well, Ivan, you can see he has such strong technique on all those jumps. He went to pull the trigger for the triple axel and doubled it. It's okay, loses some points. No major mistakes on that. Just needs it. He's such a good skater that if he can produce what he can in competition, it's going to be, gets great height. Just maybe turned a little bit too much on the takeoff. Just decided at the last second, I'm not going for it. Here's the triple flip. Nice and high and smooth. Look how soft those knees are on the landing. Just beautiful. Really a very talented skater. Sometimes he has a challenge in competition doing what he's very capable of doing. And that's what makes the sport exciting. No matter how good you are, you have to produce like everyone else under pressure. Should see a pretty good score here. He's still such a solid technical skater. Good quality, positive GOEs on most of the elements. You can see him pointing to his head. He just froze a little bit on that triple axel. Didn't need to, didn't look bad at all. Let's take a look at the scores for Ivan. A 66.71. Now that puts him in fourth for the moment. Vladimir is 18 years old. He was born in Moscow. He's coached by Yulia Laveranchuk and Evgeny Plishenko. This is his third Junior Grand Prix season. 61.63 personal best. Earned that 2 seasons ago, the Junior Grand Prix in Spain. And he skates tonight to What a Wonderful World, performed by Louis Armstrong. Wow, that was tidy. There's so many words that you could use. We'll try to get some of them in, but superior spin positions, really some of the best natural skating skills. He has superb flexibility for a man, that's for sure, and great strength at the same time. They don't always come hand in hand. But great technique, easy skating skills, well taught, well trained, and really well delivered tonight. Take a look at some of the elements. This triple axel off the top is just so beautiful. That speed that you go into a jump with is energy, and if you convert that energy in the right direction, which he does right off the end of that edge through the air, just perfect. Great flow on the landing there, nice and easy going up in the triple flip, reloads, triple toe, just no question. There was no lean at all. He was straight above his feet on takeoff and on landing. And the combination spin at the end of the program, perfectly centered. Yep. We're going to see a very big score here. One of the best men's short programs of the Junior Grand Prix season from my perspective. I don't know from a point perspective. There's all sorts of other details, the judges' technical panel, but this was really well delivered here tonight. Among one of the top performances in the short program. We'll see. Short program score 77.65. Nice score. This young man is in first place. Here's a look at the standings after three groups. 77.65. Vladimir, just saw him skate. That was beautiful. And Matteo Rizzo, 77.24. That's a close competition. And Tomoki Watashi of the United States in third. And to look at the starting order, Group 4. Luke is 16 years old, born in Sheffield, coached by Don Peckett, Peter Hallam, and Simon Briggs, choreographed by Andrew Smith. It's his first Junior Grand Prix season. Skating tonight, The Mask of Zorro by James Horner. Well, that was a little unfortunate because this young man is quite a good skater, but you know, on the landings too far forward. On the combination, we'll see that in a second, and really the Triple S did not pop off the ice high enough for him to get all the way around. But I've seen this man skate, and he is really quite nice all the way around. Here's the triple flip. Pretty good. Look how far forward it is. He's too far on the toe picks. Doesn't have enough momentum to push himself up into a triple, so has to settle for the double. That's okay. Here's the triple Lutz. Just didn't go very high at all. So he got around it, but not enough to get the free leg out. And the double axel near the end of the program. That was fine. Nice skater. Just a bit more experience. Got to be ready for the program. The night of competition. Such a difficult part of our sport is producing under pressure. And the short program score for Luke, 41.84. He's currently in 14th place. Si Young is 16 years old, born in Seoul. He's coached by Ji Young Oh, Alex Chan, Tom Dixon are the choreographers. 67.51 personal best in the short program. Skating tonight to the prayer. Well, see, Young was skating very well in practice. Does these elements without any problem. Tonight, had a couple small. Well, they weren't small. They were relatively costly. I think that's why he's a little frustrated, because he knows how well he can do them. We'll take a look at the triple flip, triple toe. Managed to get that done. He made a good adjustment here. There's the triple flip. Just is patient, gets the free leg around, gets himself into a pretty good looking triple toe, but he's too far back on the heel and has to step out. Not a major problem, okay? You can keep going. That was not the real problem, but here's the double axel. This was fine. Nice speed in and through the air and on the landing. But this triple Lutz, a lot of movement here. And look at the lean on the landing. He was too far to the outside and too far forward. Ice just shattered and he went down. Too bad. That's unfortunate, because he has such strong triple Lutzes all day long. Just didn't have it tonight. Short program scores 54.17. He's currently in 10th place. Evan, 17 years old, born in Cape Town, first Junior Grand Prix season, second Junior Grand Prix competition. He's coached and choreographed by Dayton Broderick. 38.72 personal best in the short, earning that week 3 in Riga. Skating tonight to Mac the Knife, performed by Robbie Williams. I think that was a pretty good skate by Evan. I mean, you know, he was a little bit forward on some of the early jumps, but it looked like, you know, he's anticipating an issue. Then he found, hey, I'm on my feet. This is good. Let's get the rest of this thing going. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. A real nice double axel, great combination spin at the end. Here's the triple Lutz. So he's going there. Oh, okay, I'm good. He saved it. You know, he could have really stretched out and had a beautiful landing there, but just a little doubt yet in his head. But good save here. Put his hand down, got himself back up, and did a double toe loop. Thinking on his feet. Well done. And the double axel. That was solid. And a nice combination spin at the end of the program. Might think about working a little bit on the posture, which will help with the jumping. But I thought he did a real nice job tonight. Was alert and aware, adjusted when he needed to get the elements done. Good for him. Short program score for Evan, season's best, 40.69. He's happy. Good for him. He had a good skate tonight. Keep it going. Capable of more, for sure. Maxence, 17 years old, born in Nice. He's coached by Katia Jontelet, choreographed by Benoit Richaud and Katia. 56.27 personal best in the short program. First Junior Grand Prix season, second competition this year. Skating tonight to a selection of music by Benjamin Clementine. Well, let's set aside for a second the technical elements. We'll see that on the replays. But first of all, this is a very creative and thoughtful approach to this program, and the skater bought into it. He was committed emotionally into this concept. And I think I congratulate both the choreographer, obviously, coach, and the skater. That's awesome. Then on the sports side of it, of course, you know, you need the elements to gain the points and to make the overall performance really work, because he had the basics, the foundation of a terrific program. Here's the double axel, no problem there, fine. Look, he's got good posture, nice turnout, nice stretch in the landings. He had to work hard on this. There's the triple toe loop, got a little bit outside the circle, got the free leg back, and got himself into the second triple, so that was good. It wasn't easy for him, but he did it, and that was costly. Too far to the inside when he went to pick, and the pick probably went in a little bit too early. Final change combination spin. So the mistakes technically may detract overall from, for some people, not seeing the quality of the concept, the theme, and particularly the execution by the skater, his full commitment to the idea of the choreographer. Very well done. Maxence 53.87 for the short program. That's 11th place so far tonight. Young, 14 years old, born in Seoul. Yun-hee Lee, the coach, skating to Bolero. Well, Young is in the early stages of development. It's a good skater, good height on that triple flip. It didn't get a lot of height on the triple toe, didn't get all the way around. That's why it went down. And same thing on that Lutz, just a little open in the air. Not as tight as he can be, but he's still got a lot of growing yet to come, I'm sure, and a lot of strength to be gained, which will make him quicker off the ice and tighter in the air, more powerful. And double axel out of the step sequence. That was nicely done. So much of these skaters' success at the early stages has to do with where are they in their growth and how are they handling that growth. Sometimes it changes their balance so quickly they don't even know it, what's going wrong. Take a look at the scores. .35 for Young. He's currently in 13th place. Eric is 16 years old, born in Edmonton, Alberta. This is his second Junior Grand Prix season. He's coached by Ravi Walia, choreographed by Lance Vipon. 48.49 personal best in the short, skating tonight. The Blues for Kluk by Eddie Lewis. Well, other than the opening combination, pretty good skate for Eric. Unfortunately, just pulled that free. We'll see that in a second. Just pulls the free leg around too far, trying to get into the triple toe loop, and had a double. We'll take a look at it right now. Here's the triple flip. A little bit forward on the lean, but gets the free leg too far around, and he's left vulnerable on the outside, on the inside, pardon me, and had to go down. Here's the double axel. That was fine. Nice landing position. Good flow on the way out. Here's the triple Lutz. This was very nicely done. Right on top of his skate on the landing. Beautiful control. Some steps going into the change combination spin at the end of the program. That's a level 4. Short program scores for Eric. A 52.18 for tonight's short program. He's currently in 12th place. And here's a look at the standings so far after 4 groups. 77.65 for Vladimir from Russia. Mateo Rizzo, 77.24, really close. And Tomoki Hiwatashi of the United States, 73.28, your top 3. And here's a look at the rest of the field so far. 6 skaters yet to come. As we go to the ice resurfacing, we take you back to 2016 Junior Grand Prix Week 6 in Tallinn and the men's short program.
Alexander is 18 years old, born in Moscow, coached by St. Nagoya, who went on about 5 months under Gdansk. 80.31 personal best in the short program during the last season of the Junior World Championships. Short program music for tonight. Come with me now. I promise. He's 15 years old, born in San Jose, California, played with Tampa Animal choreographed by David Wilson and two weekends. Personal best 80.53, big score. On that in Yokohama a couple weeks back, skating tonight, get ready from the wall by Sam Smith and Jimmy News.
Welcome back to beautiful Italy, EGNA-NEUMARKT. Beautiful valley here. Twilight shot of the facility, the Worth Arena. Home to a very strong figure skating club and a hockey team as well. Inside the arena, the 5th group of men about to take to the ice for their warm-up.
We continue with group 5. Please take the ice for the 6-minute warm-up. Starting numbers 22 to 27. Please open the gate. That's to boy Japan, Thomas Loden from Switzerland, Marcos Zamora Italy, Kaya Lodan Germany, Alexander Zlakov Bulgaria, Riley New Zealand.
And there's a look at the standings once again. 6 skaters yet to come. And here's the skating order for Group 5, just finishing up their warm-up.
Nächste Läufer, nächstes Skate aus Japan from Japan, Tatsuya Tsuboi.
Tatsuya is 14 years old, born in Nagasaki. 66.49 personal best in the short program. First Junior Grand Prix season, second Junior Grand Prix competition. He was 5th in Minsk about 3 weeks ago. Skating tonight to Your Song by Elton John. Well, that's a lot of fun to watch. Just a young boy, amazing. His ability and maturity on the ice, his good speed and acceleration, his basic skating skills, so well taught and very well delivered as well. All the Japanese skaters, their basics are quite amazing. Nice clean program. You can see a big smile on his face coming off the ice. He did it all. Can't do much better than that. Where he's at in his development. Here's the triple loop. Right over top of the foot on the landing. Free leg back. Pushes himself up with good height for that triple toe loop. Solid combination. Triple. Here's the triple Lutz. Gets the free leg back. A little bit stuck in front, but he pulled it back, which has stabilized the landing. Nice spread going to the double axel. Lots of speed coming out of there. This young man is only going to get stronger, which is going to help him get better, more confident. A lot of fun to watch over the next couple of years. Just 14 years old. Bright future. .98, currently in 6th overall. Well, Thomas was born in Barcelona. He's coached by Bernard Glassler. This is his first Junior Grand Prix season. He's got a real nice feel on the ice, quick edges and change of direction, soft knees. Nice feel in his program. Had some technical items, good speed coming into this triple toe, but then he does like a loop jump into a second triple toe. Good effort on his part, but that's going to cause some problems for the combination. There's the triple Lutz, too far forward on the landing, and he went down on that. Double axel, good flow off the end of the edge, nice and tight in the air. Change combination spin at the end of the program. It's level 3. The combination is in as a triple toe plus combo. So he gets a 2.20 for that combination. Didn't do that little jump. He would have had a lot more there. But just reactionary, just to save the jump. Just can't help it sometimes. Take a look at the scores for the short program. For Thomas, 42.87. And that puts him currently into 19th place. Marco is 19 years old, born in Bolzano. First Junior Grand Prix season. He's coached by Christina Mauri and Victoria Andreeva. 48.26 personal best skating tonight to La La Land. Well, Marco started out pretty strong with that triple axe, so he had the feet underneath him on the landing. Let's take a look here. Good speed coming in. Straight up, good height. A little over-rotated, but stood up on that. Triple flip. A little bit loose in the air. Too far forward on the landing, but managed to hang on. He's a tall boy, long legs. Unraveled that and got that jump combination done. That's good. Here's the combination spin, change combination spin. Let's see what happened here. He does a little jump and his ankle collapses. The foot was not right underneath him as he landed back from that little jump. That's unfortunate. And then I think that unsettled him a little bit here and just rushed the toe pick. That went in a little bit too early. Jumping leg and pick leg did not work together. And then the flying sit at the end of the program. Short program score 44.23, season's best. He's currently in 19th place. Kai is 17 years old, born in Berlin, coached by Viola Striegler and Manuela Machon. Mark Pillay was the choreographer. First Junior Grand Prix season, skating tonight to Mackie Messer, performed by Robbie Williams. Well, there's no other way to say that, and that was a rough night. Certainly has better skill than he was able to demonstrate tonight. You can see his expression coming off the ice. Pretty frustrating when you can do all these things and then it just goes south on you. It happens. It's part of the learning procedure. Unfortunately, it's not very nice when it does. Here's a look at the triple axel. Not tight enough and not high enough, and also a little bit on a lean. He probably could have started up on that, had the feet been directly underneath him. And here, triple Lutz way too far forward on that takeoff. And again, the feet were too far behind him on the landing. And here's just a popped triple loop near the end of the program. So none of the elements went well, jumping elements went well for him. And you know as a skater, because you're human, there's frustration, there's disappointment, there's all those types of emotions that go on, and while you're still skating, you lose a little bit out of your performance, and you're just disappointed coming off the ice. You've missed that opportunity. But there are more to come, and what happened tonight will help him next time out. Short program score 39.88. Currently in 23rd position. And see the disappointment. You'll be sharper next time out. Alexander is 16 years old, born in Sofia. He's coached by Daniela Velichkova. 43.83 personal best in the short program. Scored that last season. Junior Grand Prix in Russia. Skating tonight to Style, performed by Symphonia. Well, when I watched Alexander skate, I looked at, he has very good takeoffs of his jumps. He's very good in the air, but stopping the rotation, checking out of that jump is where, and he had a problem on all three of them in there. You just need to know exactly when to open up and exactly how to absorb the pressure in your ankles and knees. Let's take a look here. Here's the triple flip, opens up late, over rotates it, has to step out. Double axel goes up, again over rotates it. Free leg is stuck in front, he's far back on his heel. Needs to check that jump out a lot earlier. Good news is he rotates well. Here's the triple Lutz, and that was better. He opened up a bit earlier, but the free leg was still stuck in front. Just slow in checking out. He's a good jumper. Just doesn't stop the jumps well yet. He's a good athlete. More to learn. Always is. Always is, even at the top level. Short program scores for Alexander, 37.58 in the short program. He's currently in 25th position. Brian is 17 years old, born in Auckland, as was I, coached by Ludmila and Vyacheslav Kuznetsov, 28.99 personal bests 2 years ago, 2015 in Colorado Springs. Second Junior Grand Prix season. Well, I think that was a pretty good skate for Brian. It's difficult to train and to skate in countries that where skating is not a #1 facility or sport. In New Zealand, obviously, it's rugby. And so it's difficult to take up a sport at a high level and get the ice time and the enthusiasm and all the things that you need. He's done a very nice job. Triple Salchow, double toe loop at the beginning of the program. He did everything he planned to do. Can't ask for much more at this stage. Here's the triple Salchow. Like to see him lift a little higher. He does rip that around the corner, gets around, maybe under rotated there, does a 3-turn, good thinking, into the double toe loop, so that was good work. A little softer, let it lift up into the air. There's double Lutz. Needs to be a little bit tighter, get the legs close together, spin faster in the air, be more efficient here, right up into the double axel. Got that done. Stood up on everything, good for him. And here's the flying sit at the end of the program. Is the flying sit level 4, so that's good. Had a nice feeling with his arms into the music. And the short program scores for Brian Lee of New Zealand. That's 35.87. Brian's currently in 26th place. And another beautiful look at the valley here and the facility right on the side of the river. Let's take a look at the final results. Vladimir of Russia, 77.65. Matteo of Italy, 77.24, very close. And at 73.28, Tomoki Iwatashi of the United States is currently in third. And a look at the remaining skaters in the field. And a look at the schedules in just a moment. Beautiful aerial shot of the Worth Arena here. Spectacular on the outside, beautiful on the inside. A great place to host the Junior Grand Prix. And a look at the schedules for tomorrow. The ladies short takes to the ice at 14:30 in the afternoon. Free dance tomorrow night. It's 19:30 in the evening. And Saturday's schedule, men's free on the ice at 1300 hours. Ladies free that night at 1750 local time. No more Junior Grand Prix on the slate. Junior Grand Prix final, Senior Grand Prix final, December 7th to 9th in Nagoya, Japan. And we will be there to cover the juniors and finish the season out in the Junior Grand Prix final. For all of us here at Red Brick Sports and the ISU, thanks everyone for watching. Join us tomorrow.